everyone, welcome to my channel. And for those of you that are returning, thank you. So, there are three topics I wanted to cover today briefly. They're the UK Royal PR Games, then whether Piers Morgan loves or hates the UK royal family, and then the King's warning to Harry. So the UK royals have announced that Princess Kate will be attending the Trooping of the Colours. It's good that, as a mother of three young children, that she is recovering well enough to be able to be seen in public. But as I've said in many of my videos, is the way that they have handled this campaign where they have drip information. They've been very devious in the way they've presented many of the information that has been put out there, to the point where now, even though this has been announced that she's coming, people are still doubtful. People are already examining the photo that was sent with the report that she's coming back. But in any case, the anticipation has grown. The palace, in a way, has done the most to build anticipation of her return. And so they all have all these eyeballs looking for Kate. Now it's going to be said that this was the most viewed, if that's what happens, the most viewed Trooping of the Colors in history, and how popular the royals are. And if anybody criticize anything still going forward, you're going to be here that people are trying to criticize people that are battling cancer. So it seems as if on a level it's a win-win for them. It's a winning strategy that they have employed. And when it comes to Piers Morgan, Piers Morgan has positioned himself as a defender of the royal family. He has even gone on record and saying that he has been given thanks by senior members of the royal family. But when you look at what he has done, I wonder if he loves or he hates the royal family. So when you look at the fact that Prince Harry's phone was hacked and information was gathered that way for his paper while Pierce was the editor of the Sun Group, Harry was still firmly embedded in the royal family. He was a young man, and when he named the people that he said are that the book, when translated, said are the royal races, nobody else was naming anybody. He was the one that came out and named these people, and everybody since then has quoted him. And then when you look at what he said about Kate during the time that she was absent, and he came out and said the palace is hiding, and that if half of what he's hearing is true, then it's very bad. So he was already feeding into this hype and this frenzy surrounding the distrust that people had. And then, of course, when when recently invited Kevin Spacey on his show, Kevin Spacey, who has these allegations against him, and Kevin Spacey was talking about the king being a supporter of his. He didn't edit that out. It was broadcast with him, with Kevin Spacey saying that. And you can't tell me that is a good look for the king, if anybody thinks about it. And of course, you hear him talking about William being a teenage drinker. So he's using the royal family's name like he's their supporter. But when you look at the totality of many of the things that he has done, there is a question there. And my next thing that I wanted to talk about is where Tom Quinn again, where he's now talking about the king, is warning Harry to stop talking about them. And because we know that Harry did the interview and he did the book and he did the documentary years ago. I'm believing that if this is true, he's talking about the recent statements that Harry has been putting out, where he's just plainly stating his side of the matter and not letting his name be used to spin a different narrative. So the king don't want Harry pushing back or releasing any statements. They just want to control the narrative. But other than controlling the narrative, what is disturbing is that the author, Quinn, also said that the king said that there will be consequences if Harry speaks out. So that implied threat suggests that the royals have no qualms about issuing any threats. It seems as if the UK royals are perfectly willing to do all of that because their business model seems to be built on a system where there always has to be one member of the senior royals that needs to be controlled or broken so the other can shine. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please leave your comments below and talk to you soon. Bye.